Hey guys, it's TK and welcome back to Blueprint channel. Onto this video, I'm going to showcase a capital pick design that you can run this upcoming raid weekend and get insane defenses out of it. But unfortunately, the replays aren't available because of the update that we just had. So I had to, put my sleeves up and attack this capital pick myself for you guys to have some replays with the most common used strategies in Clan Capital. So without any further ado, let's just jump into this video, man. Let's go. Alright, we are here on the first attack. One of the most common, I would say, strategies right now in Clan Capital is the sneaky archer still. I don't know how people still do it, but some people maybe are just OGs. They want to keep doing the sneaky archers just because it's easier. But in my opinion, I think graveyard is easier. You just put 3 spells and spam everything else in, sprinkle them in, or whatever you want to call it. But still, this base, look at it. We are down to 15 archers. I didn't waste a single archers on anything else. I'm dropping them perfectly, unless, oh my god, I think I wasted one there. Okay, it doesn't matter. Now, what you're gonna see is that we have 12 archers right now. Nice. But the base is on 20%. What happened to the other archers? But these giant bombs, the log traps, they are designed for the hogs and archer attack, so they can be providing you good value. But look at this, because there is double tile gap between the wall and the double cannon, these archers, I'm saying double cannon, sorry, giant cannon, these archers cannot target it, and that just makes it so much harder because this capital peak is a lot more HP than the attacker will have think. And not a lot of people know that they need to drop that rage there. Some people might be greedy, or they might use the rage wrong and the archers might not be in the range of the rage spell. But guys, we have 2 archers left and this capital peak seems to not be going down. Now, I tried a lot of the different troops to take this capital peak down without basically a rage spell, and that was an Inferno Dragon and the Super Miner. But they can't really do the job done. You need that rage spell for that. Now you're gonna tell me why are you keep talking about the rage? Is because look at these rages. These compartments that this base has, it's so separated. You cannot get like a good huge rage spell value. You need your rages first of all early on. Now with the first attack, we got a single Inferno and the capital peak with 25 archers. That's what we got. That's what I like about this strategy. Sorry, this base for this strategy. Just because a lot of attackers think it's easy, okay? And that's why they might do it. But there's a lot of double tile gaps that they might not see from the first time they look at the base. Now, the other tip I'm gonna give you that I kind of forgot, and yeah, we have a lot of zap traps, by the way, in the areas that the attacker can open up to a lot of the base. Now you're gonna see even I forgot about this tip, and I even forgot about my own traps. So always be patient with these rams, I would say, because they can really find the traps easy. And guys, we are on the second attack. We still okay, we got that blast ball right now, but we still managed to have only 2 major defenses after using nearly 30 archers, guys. Keep that in mind. That is a very important thing. Not a lot of people are able to kind of 3-shot this with archers because it's just not possible. Now, the other strategies that we're going to show you in the future of this video itself, it's a bit different. They are the best strategies in the game. This is just one of the common strategies. It is not the best, and yes, I'm losing these rams really badly here, but it is what it is, man. We're going to go to the next attack. Now, the next attack itself, there's a lot of defenses left. In 2 attacks, 50 archers, nearly 50 archers used. We got a single Inferno and the blast bow out of the major defenses on the capital peak. So you're already getting a hand of how the base layout works itself. The way the anti-3 style kind of ish design is there. It's just so amazing how the defenses can cover each other for the graveyard or for other strategies, but yet they are so far from each other to get kind of demolished with the sneaky archer strategy. And that's what I like. That's really what I like, and how I could have come up with this idea to put the base something like this So it's tough for the attacker to reach everything, or something like the, I would say, what is that even called? The district with the dragon, the super dragon cliff, or dragon cliff. Yeah, I think it's dragon cliff. Now, that district, some people don't know how to kind of place their buildings, because one rage spell give you so much value. But look, guys, I used 6 rage spells until now, and guys, maybe around 1/3 of the base is still not even like used in the raged. It's 60% we are gone. Of course, we have some trash buildings, but you get the idea of every single rage spell gives you one major defense. That was the full idea of this base. And also with the graveyard spell, so defenses can cover each other, they can kill the graveyard faster, even with the graveyard nerf. So it's a bit better now, but still, don't worry, I'm gonna talk more about the graveyard and how this base can defend against it, and what is some of the weaknesses that you can change in case you don't get attacked with the sneaky archers, because some of the traps that we have on this link in the description for you to copy is in fact for the super sneaky archers. So you can change that to the air traps as well. And yes, this is gonna be a triple, of course, on the last attack. There is so many archers we have, but in general, just count the amount of archers we used to get only a few defenses. So yeah, that was about it. Next attack, we're gonna go to the second best strategy in my opinion, which is the hogs, the super wizards and ram combination with the graveyard spell. Okay guys, we are here on the second kind of strategy, I would say, and that is the hogs, man, with the graveyard spell. And you're gonna see I put the best I can on this base. Okay, this graveyard that I dropped in front of this super dragon is in case I need these hogs and wizards to take out the capital peak. As you remember from the first attack, this capital peak is really tough to get through, but guys, I'm dropping the hogs perfectly on the defenses that I need to drop. I'm not in a rush, I'm not spamming anything. A lot of average players out there like to do that, and I'm just gonna put that there, that I'm attacking this base with all I got, with kind of showcasing you how powerful, the most powerful it can be, this strategy basically. But the first attack just finished, and guys, we got one single inferno out of that first attack, and both of our graveyard spell didn't manage to get those splash damage major defenses, just because of the way these other defenses are protecting them. I would kind of suggest, I would say, don't move it. Okay, I was gonna say you can move this blast ball even a bit closer to the core, but it's fine. That place is fine, but you're gonna see why I mean by that, because this blast ball can't cover these two major defenses on the side. But sometimes, not everyone is good at dropping their perfect graveyard spell or perfect hog rider placement. So now we're gonna go ahead. Do we even take out this capital peak still on the second attack? I don't know, but guys, out of all those 6 graveyard spell, all those hog riders, we managed to get 2 major defenses. There is still 4 more in the base, and not a lot of people can triple this in the next attack. So I put my best. I did triple it in 3 attacks, but as you saw on our Clan Capital logs, it's not many pro players out there to do their best on every district and on every base. So that's why I'm gonna put this in double time, so you can get the idea of how this base defends against the graveyard. Simply, I can put that for you. And guys, don't forget, we are still going to watch the super dragon attack as well, just because I want to showcase the air defense placement, the way they can kind of be annoying to the super dragons, and the dragons die kind of earlier than the attacker might have think. And guys, only a few hog riders. I know there is a few, maybe that's like 3 groups, but that's it. All the other skellies, they're kind of dead. There's not many skellies out of 6 graveyard spell that we just had, 2 super wizards. So this is not as crushed as you think, but I put my best into this. So keep that in mind also. Let's go to the next attack. It's going to be the best strategy in the game currently, and we're going to see how I can triple this base, if I can do it in 3 attacks, and let's go. Okay, we're here, and guys, 50 seconds is all the attack. That's a bit interesting. Now, what I like to do, and this is not what I've seen people do, is add a rage spell to my dragon. So this is even stronger than a normal 3 dragon. But guys, what I'm doing is I'm kind of going wide angle. Now a lot of people love to use some funnel troops on their first attack to get a nice cut into through the base and something like that. But what I like is to go for a spam attacks, because a lot of people also do that too. So it's the best to put an example. And look how fast the graveyard died. And look at these two dragons. They have nothing to be, in front of them to protect them. And the attacker, which is me, is losing the dragons left and right. That is what's going to happen. So this, from the last strategy that what we saw, the capital peak didn't go down, but here it went down. But the power is behind all this first layer. Everyone, like every attack that I did on this base, we just got the single tower inferno on the first attack. On a lot of these bases that you've seen in with the capital peak and stuff, you usually get a bit more. You at least get 2 major defenses. Like, come on. But guys, this is insane how it can defend. But other side of the base is the back end, which this back end can also be deadly. But don't forget, again, I'm doing everything I can with all these graveyards and extra rages, but still, these dragons, oh my god, look at all these skellies. And here you can see the air defense placement. There are 3 of them helping this rocket artillery to stay alive. Now we are in 50% mark, but not many defenses left. So I would say, of course, I'm not gonna sit here and lie, I would say the weakness of this base is with this strategy, especially because it's a spam strategy. You never know which side of the base the attacker is going to attack you. You saw me, I spammed the first attack to go in, and then the later attacks that just comes with it. But with any other player, they might not do that. So it's a hard thing to trap, I would say, but it works out really nice. Like, I've seen the attacks before. We've used this base for 2 weeks now, and it's kind of insane how it can defend against all these type of spam attacks. But it's me who is attacking in here, okay? So keep that also in mind. Now, as you can see, he's gonna lose 1 more dragon. He has 2 dragons left. We have a single inferno left. It's going to be really close. That's the thing I want to talk about. This strategy is two-shotting everything else, okay? It's just simply two-shotting. Every single district, it can get 2-shot. But here, now he has only 2 dragons left. I keep saying him, it's me, okay? Oh my god, I kept seeing me. Now, look at this single inferno. It's still going to kind of like just do its best, but it's not possible. Now this is a few things left of the attacker's perspective, so I wouldn't call this a crushed base either, just like the last one. But as I said, there is a few things you can change. If you don't get attacked with a lot of sneaky archers, go with all those I would say, what you call that, the air traps. Go with them to the air, okay? Keep that in mind. Have them traps on the air so they can kind of cover the air attacks too, because it's gonna get more common from now on, just because the dragons are still so overpowered. But don't worry, you can change the traps, of course. That's why we have the links right now, so you can go ahead and copy the link from the description. If you like this video, guys, make sure to like it, subscribe, and comment down below what you want to see in Clan Capital, and hopefully I can be able to bring that video for you on the Blueprint channel. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day so far. Take care and peace.